How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first ever episode of Back Your Chat, the series where we bring our takes to the streets.
If you grew up in North London, you're still born to be a glory hunter.
I'm telling
so
you.
what happened to you, my guy?
Yeah, I like Spurs, innit?
It's time for you to debate us about what we say on the Big Six.
Yeah, you have in the house.
You must.
This is where the real people turn up, yeah?
It doesn't take a lot to cook these Chelsea, man.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Fancy me and you again.
Matisse, how you feeling?
Long day, long day, long day, long day. We got a lot to say, and there's a lot of Arsenal fans.
You've said a lot. You've got a lot to say, but you've said a lot.
I gotta back my chat. That's what they say. So, yeah, man, we don't go anywhere. That's what they say. We're here.
I've asked you to bring something with you today to swear on. I hope you've got that ready with you.
I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to offend anybody. The nerd has a book. Come on! Yeah! You see that, community? You know who that is? You know who this is? You know who this is? Yeah! The Arsenal Slayer!
Is that the Arsenal Slayer?
The Dragon Slayer!
All right, so you brought Drogba's, what's that, autobiography there?
Yeah. I'm still reading it.
Does he talk about how he's Henri's little brother?
Now, are you the host, or are you going to be debating?
I don't know, you got a bit fiery there, but I am the host. I am the host.
Did Henry win it with them?
Well, they don't know what this is.
Oh, the crowd have started already. Listen, I'm gonna pass this on real soon, people. But you've got the book here. I'm gonna ask you to put your left hand. You've already done it. You know what it's about. I wanted one hand on the badge, but we'll leave the hand on the book. I think Drogba's enough. So I've got some words that I need you to repeat after me. Yeah? You ready?
Indeed. Yeah.
I, Matisse Armani,
I, Matisse Armani,
do solemnly swear
swear
that the following statement is my true belief.
that the following statement is my true belief.
It is not for a wanky clickbait title
It is not for a wanky clickbait title
or a forced attempt at going viral.
or a forced attempt to go viral.
And I am hereby ready for war.
I am hereby ready for war.
Ready for war?
We are ready.
Confident?
We are ready.
Good to go?
More day come.
HUGH, GRIZZ, SAEED, TOBS, Mandem, time to reveal the banner.
Fabregas is magic. He wears a magic hat. You know, you sing along. What, you don't know the words? What, you Arsenal fans?
Hey, we've got 1 hour. As many people as want to come, you can come into seat, talk your shit, put it on Matisse. It's his job to defend his statement. And there's a little gift, there's a little prize for the best debater. The best debater, £100 cash right here, right now. £100 cash right here, right now. I need my Arsenal fans to stop. Jaden, come.
Hey, Jaden Sancho.
Alright, people, back your chat. First episode and first person up. We have Jaden, Arsenal fan. Hi, Jaden, big up. Here's the mic, talk your shit.
Go on, Jaden. First of all, brother, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Matisse.
Pardon me, brother. How old are you?
20 years old.
20 years old. Yeah. I'm gonna remember that. I remember that. So yeah, it's 2 young G's. So what do you remember of this rivalry? Talk to me. Like, what's your recent memories of this rivalry?
Well, listen, when I was in school, I had a few mates who were Chelsea fans, and I'd always see Hazard, Drogba, Diego Costa as well. That team, Chelsea winning the Premier League, Europa League, Baku. You know, I've had bad memories, and that's all I remember from right now. But in this present moment, it's good. You know, mid-table, we spent £1 billion. Yeah. We're, you know, one of the top clubs in Europe.
You are what? So this is where we have to break it
contender
down.
for the title, top clubs in Europe. We're back where we were 20 years ago.
What have you won right now for you? Because obviously we're mid-table, and right now we're in the FA Cup semi-final. You're in a title race. You're in a Champions League as well. Embarrassing. But what have you actually won under Arteta apart from that FA Cup, right?
Yeah,
So are you more successful than us with us in mid-table in recent times?
I mean, I'd say so because if we look at it like this, because you lot have been in a couple finals now at Wembley, and you've lost every single one of them. Liverpool recently, Carabao Cup, you lost to us in lockdown. You lost to Leicester. You know, your record at Wembley as of recent has been abysmal, and you know. That's not like Chelsea.
It's not.
You know.
Okay. Chelsea. Okay.
It's not proper Chelsea.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Do you know what this is?
Yeah. Club World Cup.
Have you ever seen this before?
I've seen teams where. Yeah.
Have you ever been in this competition before?
No, we haven't. And listen.
Do you know how you get to this competition?
Win the Champions League.
What are you striving for? What is your entire kind of identity as a football club trying to chase?
The Champions League.
And have we won that?
Yeah, you have.
And how many times?
You won it twice.
Exactly. 2 stars on our badge.
But can I ask you something?
2 stars on your head top.
Can I ask?
Brother, you have to have European pedigree to run this city.
Preach.
You can't not have it and run this city.
Preach.
You can bring as many people here as you want, as many fans as you please. But if you haven't won the Champions League, you cannot sit next to me and tell me you can't. Chelsea. And let me add this. I'm going to take this even to the lower competition, the Europa League. Olympiacos, a problem. Baku, 4-1 with your former striker, Olivier Giroud, doing up modelling and mocking on your head top. Chelsea!
That's why Lisbon.
I'm not done.
I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish. All right. I've heard it all. Trust me, I've heard it all. You know, we've never won the Champions League. I get that. I understand that. However, if we, you know, take away the Champions League and let's talk about league titles. Let's put league titles on the table right now. FA Cups.
He's 20, remember? How many has he seen?
No, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's the only advantage you have over us. You've won the biggest. You won the European titles. We've won the European title too in 1994. The Winners' Cup.
How old was you?
I wasn't born, but that's part of my club's history. How old was you? We're talking about history now. So the question. But this is the thing. The manifesto of this question. London is blue. We're talking about when both clubs were founded. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're not. But we're not. But this is the thing. This is the thing with Chelsea. Chelsea, they measure success based on when Roman took over the club to now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And listen, football's been going on for a long time, for a very long time. It's like the argument.
Hey, we're doing history lessons now.
What? More than you can believe?
Yeah, but it's like the argument with Liverpool won 1 Premier League title, but they just haven't though, because the Premier League is Division 1 and it's been rebranded. Anyways, the point I'm making here is that everyone talks about London's blue, you won the biggest, yeah, you have that advantage over us. But if we talk about the other trophies, the league titles, the FA Cups, the Community Shields, we're superior.
We ain't talking about dinner plates.
We've won the most doubles in London.
I know this is the community, but we ain't talking about Community Shields.
Okay, but if we take away the Community Shields, we still have more trophies than you.
I'm happy to agree to disagree with you.
What's that?
We're going to shake hands on this. London was red.
No.
London is
Where's my sanitizer? Where's my sanitizer?
Where's my sanitizer?
Where's my sanitizer? Where's my sanitizer?
Hey, I can't lie to you. First round, been spicy. Matisse came out strong. Jaden holding his own, sanitizing his hands, feeling dirty.
No, listen. I always have this debate with my friends all the time, and I understand. You know, I'm 20 years old. I haven't seen my team win the league, and the last time I did, I was in nappies. And I can admit that. However, this is a recency bias argument that's been going on since Roman took over. Roman's no longer at your club. Roman's no longer at your club, and this is proper Chelsea. This is Chelsea, mid-table club. And this is the thing, you lot have always been that club cup that's won, you know, the cups here and there, floating about in top 4, top 6 maybe. But it, you know, in reality, Arsenal, we faced against United, the treble, Invincibles. You know, we went toe to toe, one of the greatest United sides ever.
Woolwich Arsenal,
arguably.
yeah.
Woolwich Arsenal, yeah.
Woolwich Arsenal.
You listen. We came from Woolwich, Kent, took over North London. Now the Tottenham lot, you know.
Yeah, we don't business with that.
Tottenham lot, nothing.
I'll leave it on that. That's one thing we can agree on.
That's quite.
That's one thing we can agree on.
Straight.
I feel like Sunni says.
I feel like I'm derailing from my answer here, but London is not blue. It's not blue.
And you know what? On that note, it's time to give Jaden a round of applause.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well. You know, obviously, it's one of those arguments where you got for and against. One team that has a cutting edge for the Champions League, whereas the other, we missed out on that. But I do believe London is red because you can't measure the success, you can't measure the legacy based on 20 years. You've got to measure it on from when both clubs were founded, and obviously Arsenal's the superior one.
So next up, people, we've got Or in the building, otherwise known as Turkish London 2.0.
Hey!
Come on, where's the cap? Where's the cap? Yeah, let's bring out yours, mate. Let's bring out yours. Where's yours? We'll be searching all day. We saw Jaden. Remember, people, comment section, give us your thoughts. Next up, Or's in the building. London is blue. Or talk your shit.
Matisse, can you do me a favour? Could you show me the title of that book real quick?
Commitment.
No, it's crazy. I thought he was talking about Chelsea's contracts again. Imagine giving 9 years to people that just sit in the hospital. Where's Lavia again? He was like 65 mil.
Okay.
You might overpay for players and then talk about their... Don't worry. At least Kai scores goals. Where's these man's players? You talk about London is blue, but... It's cool, bro. Let me just land real quick as well. You say London is blue, but the real thing is, where's that £1 million ball job? At least when we go to Wembley, we win titles.
Okay.
Last time you went Wembley, you still have a negative record. Last I remember.
Okay.
We don't.
It's funny because this man knows all about Wembley. And against you. Now, what I don't want is you to take credit for another man's hard work. Because it wasn't you, it was him. You weren't there. When you were there, he took care of business.
Okay.
How many times?
That doesn't matter.
Many times. Multiple times.
Remember what happened to me the last time you saw us in that stadium, though? What happened to me the last time you saw us in that stadium, though?
Last time, okay.
Okay.
It was a difficult time. I do believe that's Arteta's only trophy, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. He's still a young manager.
Still a young
What about
manager.
your manager? You still get the X pieces from a different London club.
Yeah, for sure.
So how can you be the king of London when you're still getting his X?
Havertz, Jorginho, Willian, David Luiz, Gallas, talking about X's. We have been giving you our leftovers for over a decade.
How can it be?
And you guys have been scavenging and yamming all of the extraterrestrials we send you, and you have been doing no damage with them. When we take from you, who do we take?
Okay, yeah, you
Academy
took us.
product Ashley Cole.
Won the Champions League.
Yeah.
The only time you took it from us is because of the Emirates. We had no money. We had to
It's
sell.
not our business.
Yeah, it was
You
about
must
business.
be money.
Yeah.
You must be rich. When we have money and we talk about money, right? It's not our fault that you guys decided to leave Highbury and go to the Emirates and disappoint your fan base. It's not our fault. You could have stayed in Highbury and won trophies, and you wouldn't have Turkish LDN doing up Bayern Munich fan cams after the game, doing up nasty aggregates,
Back-to-back 5-1 defeats.
Is that my fault? Have you got another seat? Is that my fault? Or is that your own problem?
That's cool. But it's crazy that you're talking about money, though. Because if you're talking about money nowadays, where's your money at now, though?
Invested.
Invested into what? The hospital benches?
Invested into stocks.
Into what stock?
You have to wait for those stocks.
Brothers,
Have you ever done trading before?
Bro, you put everything in Dogecoin and that's just gone to zero.
Listen.
Your shit ain't worth nothing,
It might
bro.
be Dogecoin, it might be Bitcoin. We're gonna find out.
Bro, your highest value player is going to Tottenham, and if Tottenham is asking for 20 mil, you'll be like, yes, sir. I need that money.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. when it comes to Arsenal, right? Are you gonna win something this season?
Yes.
Because right now London is blue.
How?
Because we are the ones to do most recent damage in this city. We fly this flag. Now you're in the Champions League, beating Porto in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Doing up. I thought you won it.
Bro, I
I'm
was
not
in
gonna
that
lie.
stadium.
When
Yeah,
you
I-
won,
yeah, we were happy.
when you won on penalties, the way that you guys were celebrating, I would have thought you won it. Now, when we won in Porto, we actually lifted it. Do you understand? And what I need you to understand, it's very important. We're not going back into world wars and, you know, we're talking about today. This city, we rep it. When we go to Europe all these years on our own, while you guys are chilling in Europa League with all these clubs, Olympiakos and Dinamo Zagrebs and all these clubs, we're out here flying the flag for this city on our own. Our backs are breaking. You see my spine?
Yeah.
It's really hurting. And I'm taking a break. I'm having a sabbatical. I'm on maternity leave. You know why? Because we signing all the kids. We tired. It's time for you to step up now.
All right, let me say something
And that
real
means
quick
by
then.
winning, not just participating, because right now
Okay.
you're in the group chat. You're in the conversation, but it's about actually winning and leading the conversation. What did Tottenham say? The game's about glory.
Alright, it's calm, bro. Let me say something.
Can you leave us out of this, please? You man, do your thing. Just leave us out of this, because I see you lot trying to use Tottenham as the punching bag. I'm getting fist up. Let me just mention Tottenham in there. No. Do your thing. Yeah, take your licks.
I'm gonna take my list, but I'm gonna say one thing real quick. When we seen you in Europe for carrying us so much, bro, because you're more close to the championship than the Champions League.
Okay.
At least we won the Champions League.
Yeah, you could say that until we win one. Then what are you gonna have against us?
against
If we
No,
win
no,
the
it's not
Champions League,
until
what are you
you
have
have
against us
to.
after that, though?
But why is it until?
Okay, until when are you gonna be invincible then?
Oh.
That's crazy. Because that's crazy. Because
He's struggling.
his hands on his forehead. Because he know his team ain't gonna go invincible.
I knew this was
Even
going to
in
come
week-
up. I knew this shamelessness was going to show itself.
Let me ask something real quick. You know what's the reason why you won't go invincible? You already losing week 1.
Okay. But let me ask you something. How many trophies you get for being invincible?
Doesn't matter.
Is it
At least
one?
we get a golden trophy. Have you got
You
one?
get a golden trophy.
Yeah.
Is your
It comes in a cereal box. It comes in a cereal box.
cereal box?
I mean, you got yours with oil money, so I don't know about you.
Kellogg's Invincible trophy.
At least when Liverpool won theirs, I didn't win with money though.
Oil Brothers.
Yo, just tell him. 115.
That's crazy. 115. Bro, that's crazy. Because so these two are also not even just oil brothers, they're FFP brothers. But unlike C, they're coming for you.
On that note. Oh, come on, my brother. Oh, come on, man.
FFP brothers, I ain't never heard that one before. I can't lie, and I must admit we are in trouble.
I maintain the same line I did all along, innocent to proven guilty. No
I think he wasn't ready for the FFP line. I think I got the whole crowd riled up as well. So yeah, I feel like my one, I cooked him. I'm happy with mine.
Next up, who's next up? I know I got a few arse. Come on. Yeah, I want Man United fans to come up. There we go. Next up. What's your name, bro?
Akil.
Yeah, where's the other mic? Let me give you this other mic here. There you go. Another Arsenal fan. Next up, we've got Akil in the hot seat, facing up against Matisse. Akil, talk your shit, my guy.
Yeah, so I'm going to go a different route with this thing now, right here. Okay. I'm going to talk science.
He likes science. Trust me, he likes science.
What? Are you in the lab like SAEED?
Because a lot of this shit, yeah, we go down this route and it's a repetitive thing. It's like, oh, you want Champions League, this, okay, cool. Let's see. Arsenal fans, stand up. Raise your hands, guys. Raise your hands. Okay. Chelsea man, them, raise your hands. Okay. All right. Wait. So. How? Okay. If I go into the Chelsea ends, there's more Arsenal man them in Chelsea, in West London. How? Okay. So you're gonna claim the city, yeah? You can't even claim your own ends, yeah?
He said they're not comfy in their own end.
It's been the case. Okay. So you had 15 years. 15 years, yeah. You did your thing. We gave you a little blight. You still couldn't take the city from us. Let me ask you, Matisse, yeah? what are you gonna do when we win the Champions League?
Why is it
Look,
when?
What are you gonna do though?
Win it first
Because
and then find out.
it's gonna be
A carnival.
devastation in
Carnival.
the city, bro. Devastation.
Are you guys gonna do Notting Hill Carnival Part 2?
Oh, it's gonna be peak.
Yeah.
You don't want that to happen. You
So-
know you don't want that to happen.
Of course I don't. Now I agree with you. I don't want it to happen, and I agree with you. You got a big following, a big fan
But
base.
what I'll say is,
But when you said we wasn't comfortable in our own ends, I took that personally. Because when it was Wenger's 1,000th game, we was very comfortable. We was very comfortable.
we're doing history. We're doing.
We
history,
must be
yeah?
doing history.
Okay, let's talk about the Greyhound Stadium you got then. We talk history, yeah.
We're saturated exactly where we sit. You moved. You're in Woolwich.
Let's talk about
You
the
moved.
Greyhounds. The Greyhound ends you got there, yeah. We talk about. We will talk about that, or
It's a beautiful stadium. It's
Yeah.
old, it's heritage, it's unique. We are exactly where we want to be, where we
Okay.
started. You guys are moving. You guys are moving. Did Palace scare you off? Did Palace scare you off?
Palace.
Did Charlton scare you off? Why did you move?
hey, peas. I'm trying to get peas. Why not? Listen, I say it's. I think a lot of it, the Chelsea stuff, is an inferiority complex in London. That's where it comes into. They're the ones that I got approached first. I didn't say anything about Chelsea today. I had a Chelsea man come to me, said, "You gonna win anything? Are you gonna win anything this season, bro?" I'm not even watching Chelsea. In fact, I've never watched Chelsea like that. It's not been like that, bro. But we got the Chelsea man saying to us,
You win something.
bro, I don't ever say I say London is red, but it's not a thing where I'm trying to prove anything. I just know it's red, bruv. I just know it's red. It's like an inherent thing. Chelsea, right now, nature has been restored. Okay? Nature's been restored. So we've come through history, yeah? Chelsea have been the mid-team, like, here, there, win a couple cups here, there, hella mid. And we're back to where we are, bruv, at the top. And normal service resuming,
so
bruv.
you guys have been existing from the get-go, right?
Yes.
You guys are the heritage. You've been here the whole time. The culture club.
Yes.
The streetwear.
Yes.
The people's champ. So why did we undo your entire European legacy in
we go
such a
European.
small time span? Why did that happen? Because
Because of peas, bruv.
because of peas.
Yes.
But so was you guys?
And it's gonna, trust me, it'll balance out. That's what
It'll
I said.
balance
It's
out.
gonna all balance out again.
But it
You'll
hasn't
get
yet.
yours.
So the question is,
Yes.
not will be, not tomorrow, not next week, not the year, today.
Yeah, today.
You're saying it's a process for you to get it back. You're saying that it's gonna resume, it's gonna
I
balance.
say
today.
the Lord will do his work. That's what I'm
The
saying.
Lord will do his work.
The Lord will do his work. That's
Wow.
what I'm saying.
I thought you were talking about science.
I do both. I do both, yeah? We do both.
Jesus is a Chelsea fan. No,
Don't talk like that, bro.
Alright, kill, big up, man. Big up.
With
Right, round
science,
of
yeah?
applause, round of
Okay.
applause.
Love.
Man came with science.
Listen, it doesn't take a lot to cook these Chelsea, man. But I think I did my thing. I will see the end of the season that London is red.
They say you can't argue with science. He came with science. He ended on the Lord. Let us know in the comment section. Big up for Kill. Who we got next? So that's the opposition
bro,
shot.
yes.
United fan. Bang. Bang. Come on. What's your name? What's your name?
Come on, we
Yeah,
got
you have
United
to.
in the house.
You
man.
must.
This is where the real people turn up, yeah? It's the real
Those London Reds. The London Reds, yeah?
Yeah. Listen, we're global. We're
London Reds.
Tottenham in Manchester.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my
Tottenham in
Manchester.
We're global. Global.
Next up, Moorhead. And Moorhead, United fan. So it's a different one. It's a different one. Moorhead, talk your shit, my guy. Talk your shit. Tell him.
Listen, I'm gonna.
By the way, you see the kit there, man? That's heritage.
Yeah.
Heritage. This is
Have you
heritage.
won a treble? Have you won a treble?
That's my line. Don't stay in my line.
Yeah, but we did it right, though.
Look, I just want to say, obviously, you know, it's Ramadan, man's fasting, but you know,
Come
no,
on,
no,
bro.
I'm not trying to say.
I respect it.
All I
100%.
want to say is like, you know what I mean, I come in peace, but I still gotta, you know what I mean, I gotta show out. I gotta show up to show out.
I hear you.
As you can tell, I'm not from here, obviously, from my accent. You know what I mean? Toronto represent the six. The six. But I do bring an international perspective, I think, you know.
no.
And so I think that would be like a nice, you know, point to bring across. What I would say is, like, so I'm 27, so growing up, I think I have seen that shift that you're talking about between Arsenal and Chelsea. Like I have. I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah.
I would say Chelsea, like when I really started watching football, which was around 2005, that was the team that I hated the most because that was the team that kept winning the league.
Yep.
You know, like you won the league twice, then we won it 3 in a row, then you came back, Drogba at Old Trafford. I remember offside goal. It is what it is.
Oh, it is what it is. Hey. There's no VAR in them days.
There was no VAR. There was no VAR. And you know, but I think
Is it? 150, yeah.
Is that you?
It's in the air. Cheating is in the air.
But you know what I mean? Like I think we've done this dance enough times, so I can give you your flowers. You know, like you definitely.
And when it comes to Africa, it's our clubs that are rep the most. You know that, right? Nigeria.
Sure, no, that's true.
Yeah, you know that. You know how the Nigerians go.
Africa is full of glory hunters. That's what it is. That's what it is.
As a Nigerian, how could you say that?
I'm saying it. It's glory hunters. They go for the
Lagos. We run Lagos.
That's the fact. Exactly. They go for the teams that win.
Are you gonna go back to Lagos now?
I've been back to Lagos. I went 2 years ago.
If Africa's full of glory hunters, what happened to you?
You know what it is. I'm proving my point, yeah. Born in Africa, but I was raised for the most part in North London. So I support the team in North London. I support my local team. I support it because of love, not because of this team's winning the Chinese trophy. It's love. It's love. Yeah.
Wait, but you just said you were born to be a glory hunter. Toby, you said you were born to be a glory hunter. So why didn't you follow your tradition? You were born to be a glory hunter. So whether you grew up in no, you're born in Africa, bruv.
Yeah.
So you're born to be a glory hunter. So if you grew up in North London, you're still born to be a glory hunter. So what happened to you, my guy?
Yeah, I like Spurs, innit? I like Spurs.
Don't worry, TOBS will be in the seat on the next show. So anyone that's coming to calma.
So,
wait, did Mohead finish his point? Or?
No, I'll let you can.
So you're a Man United fan.
I am indeed.
Can I ask you? Are you here to defend Arsenal?
I am because I do think Arsenal. I do think London is still red. Probably Manchester red, probably, but within London. And what I will say is I think we need to have like a clear like distinction between what it means to be big. I think you can have your trophies and you can have there's a thing with being big that you almost can't quantify. Obviously there's fans, but there's like a feeling, you know what I mean? I know you like I think for some clubs like Chelsea and City, I do think you
don't compare us to them.
No. I'm not trying to.
What you're not gonna do is compare us to Manchester
City. But you guys
City.
are quite similar. Come on, man.
Our fan
like,
base is across the globe. We have established ourselves
true.
in Africa, in
That's
Asia,
true.
in America,
Okay.
in the European places. And what I'm gathering.
No, you're right.
What I'm gathering, guys, is Manchester United have been run out their city by Manchester City and Liverpool in the north, and you haven't got control of your own ends, and now you're in mine trying to dislodge me, and I will not have it. I won't have it. Hold that.
Well, all I'm saying is, hang on, let me land.
Every time.
Let me land. Okay,
Why are you trying to be with Chelsea? Who are you? At least they've done their thing, yeah? They've won the treble. Why are you trying to compare you two still together? We're global. We're here. Look, man's from Toronto.
Yeah, I mean,
man's from Toronto, bro.
You're global, but you're not even comfortable in your own ends.
Facts. You moved out of Manchester.
We've seen it all. We've won the Lord. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop. We've seen it all. Listen, what have you won? What are you gonna say?
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
Rock club. Oh, you got one.
They're all my mics.
Listen, all I was gonna say is this, right? In terms of trophies, it's undeniable. Obviously, in terms of European Cups, of course, like it is what it is. It's a fact. You guys have won the 2 Champions Leagues. Congratulations. You know what I mean? I know that feeling. It's a nice feeling.
You got 3, huh? You know.
Yeah, we got 3. I mean, and one of them we won, obviously, against you.
You got lucky.
I mean, luck. What?
If Drogba didn't get sent off, he takes the last
Or
penalty.
if Terry didn't fall. I mean, like anybody. You know what I mean, like it is what it is.
It's fine margins.
But my thing is, as someone who has lived abroad, like not just in Canada, like I've lived in like a few different countries. Arsenal is a bigger club globally, and I think that global stature that Arsenal has is what makes London red. Because when people think of London and football, listen, no, bro, it is what it is. Like I gotta speak my facts. You know what I mean? But London, like when people around the world, if you look at how many people support Arsenal, how many people support Chelsea, I think you would admit like Arsenal has more fans, right? Globally, it does, and. Arsenal does have more fans, and I think just off of that alone, like
I'm sure Leeds have more fans than Man City, but
yeah, but but I mean maybe they do. I don't know. I doubt it. But even if they did, fans aren't obviously the only thing. Like, bro,
I'm leaving with something.
We're not gonna act. Okay, look, just to finish, we're not gonna act like Arsenal doesn't also have like a great, catalog of trophies as well. They do, right? And legends. When you think of the Premier League and you think of Premier League legends, a lot of them are Arsenal legends as well, right? Like, bro, it's not an either or thing.
Let me ask you, if we do a combined 11 of all time in the Prem, Chelsea more than hold their weight in that 11 with Arsenal 100%.
Okay, let's do it right now.
Well,
I don't
think I feel like an Arsenal fan should probably do
yeah,
that.
Probably. But I still think you'd probably get more Arsenal players in that.
I think it's close.
11.
I think it's very close. You go through Lampard, you go through John Terry, one of the greatest centre backs. Lampard is the only player with Wayne Rooney to have 10 goals. Sorry, to have top 10 goals all time, top 10 assists all time, and be in both categories.
But if you go with Henry, you go Bergkamp, you go Vieira, you go you could do this like you know what I mean.
Matisse, can I ask a question? Who gets Ashley Cole?
It has to be Chelsea.
Who gets Ashley Cole?
No, it has to be Chelsea.
You can fucking have Ashley Cole, bruv. No one wants Ashley
Cole. You know who else we got?
You know who else we got?
Do you know who else we got?
You can have him too.
Do you know who else we got? Do you know who else we got? Because everybody only brings up one left back, but they never talk about the other one. Wayne Bridge. And I know that's when your heart started crumbling.
It did still.
And what did John Terry do?
Hey, we don't talk about
it. Alright, just as a final point.
You know who else you man got? Mudryk as well, bro.
That's true. Listen. Just as a final point.
Final point.
I remember a few seasons ago when Arsenal finished 8th and 8th. Like the way that the media was in meltdown when it came to Arsenal is nowhere near comparable to how people are feeling about Chelsea finishing 10th and now 11th. Like if you finish 11th, bro, no, it's not just that. It's because people don't care that much, man. People don't care, and like it's normal. Like it's normal. Like it's like. Yeah, I mean, it's like bro,
1 second! Listen! This is where we end this. If y'all don't care, then what is this? I can keep re-debating it, because it's true.
No.
But you do care. You do care. Huh?
Bro,
because it's facts.
You know what I mean, bro? People care, but they don't care as much. That's what I'm saying. What if Arsenal win the league this season? Like you already know that this city is gonna be a mad one. It's gonna be a mad. It's gonna be a mad one. It'll be a mad one in a way that if Chelsea won it, you wouldn't get that. It's the same thing with United and City. I don't know. No, it's true. Whenever City keep winning, no one gives a shit. It's like, City won. Let City win. It's the exact same thing.
Come on,
you know what I mean? You guys.
The city is yours. The city is yours. 20,000 empty seats. Are you effing sure?
It's 6-1. It's 60,000 empty seats. It's only 6-1.
Listen, I'm good though.
Well done,
I respect it.
Well done, brother.
You came
Round of applause for Mohead. Round of applause for Mohead. Come on.
The curtains on the walls. You know how it is. I gotta give it to you. You did talk your shit. You made some good points, but at the end of the day, Man United fan, I came correct, and I think I just edged you this time, bro. But you know what? I'm gonna give you your props. You did a decent job as far as Chelsea can do right now.
Alright, people, that's 4 man who are taking on Matisse. We've got a couple more to go. I'm hearing. Oh shit. At least I said Matisse. I didn't say me. What did he say?
What did he say? What did he say?
You're on the bus bus.
What's he on?
The bus bus.
Brother, everything I say now is a pause in my head. I'm thinking, Alright, people, we've seen 4 people face off against Matisse. London is blue is the statement. And I'm looking for someone else now still. I'm looking for someone else to... I'm hearing there's a little special guest in the building. I say building, I mean tunnel. Where are we? Who's that? Who's that?
again. Ready, set. You ready?
Already, what's going on?
No introduction needed. No introduction
I've
needed.
been hearing it a lot. I've been hearing you waffle quite a lot, you know what I mean? But you're used to that, so I'm used to hearing you waffle as well. But what else have you got for me right now? Let me hear your argument first, because I want to hear what you got.
He's been talking a lot. You stop.
No, I want to hear him talk first.
He's been talking a lot. You stop.
Let him land though, because once I land, he's not going to get knocked out on it. So.
Oh.
Go on.
Let him stop, bro.
Go on, go.
Babs, there's a lot of positivity going on right now.
Yes.
You're a big part of that.
Would you guys, or for Arsenal?
No, for Arsenal, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
You're not cut off yet?
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
Arsenal fans, be excited. Arsenal, it's looking scary.
Yo.
All of these could be, would be, should be's, maybes. But then when we ask you to stand tall and say, we must, it's always, maybe. It's always, we'll see what happens. If you're so big, if you're so bad, if you are London, then why can't you stand tall and say, we're going to do that? We're going to win the Champions League this season. Not, we might. Everybody that's come here said, we may be, we might, could be, should be, would be. Actually put down a statement and say, it's going to happen. Because let me tell you something. When my team was on top, we're mid-table. We know that. But when my team was winning, when my team was winning constantly, the chest was out. We didn't fear nobody.
We actually are on top. What's
We
the
didn't fear
table saying
nobody.
right now?
Oh, on goal difference. On goal
What's the
difference.
table saying? What's the table saying right now? What's the table saying right now? Who's on top right now? You're on top of the bottom half right now. So maybe I'd cut it down a little bit.
Babs.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you get in the top half, so we'll talk about winning something.
Babs, you got a lot, as much as you're positive right now, there's a lot of bad memories with Arsenal, for you, since you've been out here on this earth. It's only been a lot of bad memories, a lot of arse whoopings, a lot of final defeats. We can take it to the Champions League.
Talk about final defeats though, one sec. Final defeats is one thing though, but I mean, the last time we played during the final, it wasn't a defeat.
100%.
And the time before that, in the FA Cup, we also banged you again. So we're talking about, the question here is London blue? Where is London located? In the United Kingdom. In the UK, you got the Premier League. Who's got more, Arsenal or Chelsea?
Chelsea.
You got more?
Chelsea. He said,
who's got more? 13 league titles.
He said Premier
League. He wants to do Division 1 as well. He wants to do Division 1 as well. He wants to do Division 1.
13. You got the same amount of league titles as what? Villa done, man. I mean, right. But you're going to talk about Champions League, of course, right? Your argument's going to be Champions League. We got 2. But so Nottingham Forest, does that mean they're the same size as Chelsea?
Can I ask you something? Are all these trophies, because when
Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest, you know, good company. Good
The
company.
argument isn't about Europe, it's about London. And in your city, the 2 biggest trophies, the FA Cup and the Premier League, Arsenal have got more.
Let me ask you something. How can we be bigger than you in Europe but not bigger than you in London? How does that make sense?
Because Europe is different.
Europe is bigger.
Right now. Europe is different.
We've
and
already
also,
elevated.
You talk about European success.
No,
we're talking about in the
we've
UK.
already
Your own
elevated
ends. You're not even in the
to
top
a
half right
global
now.
status.
How can you talk about the last time your own
You've not even been in
part
this
of London, West
competition
London,
before.
right? The last 5 times you Brentford. What was the result?
How can we have won?
What was the result?
Let me
I'll tell you what. There was no Chelsea wins in it
Listen
anyway.
to me. How can we? You didn't fare too well at Brentford not so long ago.
We just beat them.
No, I'm talking about a couple seasons. Like,
Couple seasons
let's
ago.
not act like you didn't
The
finish
last 2
8th consecutively.
seasons,
You know what
you've
it's
lost.
like.
And where are you right now?
Let me tell you something.
And where are you right now? No, but where are you right now?
How can we win?
Where are you
How
right
can
now?
we win a trophy that you've never been in this? No, seriously, you've never been in this trophy. How can we have elevated to a world champion level, and then when we come back home to do the dishes and put the cutlery down the table, we got man them yapping in their bedrooms talking about London is red. We went outside and conquered the world. We went outside and conquered internationally on a European level. And then we come back home and you disrespect us?
So you conquered the world.
How can you put London on the map when
wait,
you've not been outside
so you
of London?
conquered the world, but then
how
the
can
moment,
that make sense?
The moment I stripped away Roman's money, it went back down to mid-table.
Let me ask you something.
So
How many
why
FA
was that like
Cups?
that then?
How many FA Cups would you trade for a Champions League? Because the way you guys talk,
None.
all the trophies are equal.
Because there's no link.
So
like that. You're
the
talking about
FA Cup is
hypotheticals.
equal to the Champions League.
You're talking completely hypotheticals.
No.
I'm talking about facts.
I'm not talking about
And the fact
hypotheticals.
I'm
We
talking
have these
about is in
things.
the biggest trophies in the UK. Arsenal got more than Chelsea.
Yeah, but you know that the biggest trophy in club football is the Champions League.
No, but in the UK though, it's different. And it's the Champions League, but if Forest have got 2, is that your argument that Forest is the same size as Chelsea?
You would swap 3 FA
I
Cups for a
wouldn't,
Champions League. You would.
Because right now it's not linked. You're talking about hypotheticals.
You would.
But
You would.
we're talking about size. Arsenal are bigger. We're talking about UK dominance. Arsenal are bigger. So what you got? Couple Champions Leagues. Amazing for you, by the way. Amazing for you.
And
but,
so it will be
but then-
amazing
but
maybe
the
one day
thing
for
is,
you too. And
as
then you'll
bad as
understand.
Arsenal, you mentioned
Then you'll be
8th
able to
and 8th,
relate.
But were we ever 12th? or we're ever 11th. We were still, when you go on the table on BBC Sport, you see seats on the top half. You have to scroll down now. Next page. Page 2, you might find Chelsea. And you've been there for 2 years now. It's not just like a one-off year. It's not like it's not just like a rent thing, bro. You're mortgaging right now.
Let me tell you something. You see, when I used to do sports day in school, I never went for participation award. It was always winning or you lost.
Okay.
So you can talk about 12.
Amazing. But what
you
you
can
win
talk
at the bottom
about
half
Wenger's Champions League qualification, top 4 celebration.
I haven't mentioned that once.
You can talk about going up against Tottenham a couple seasons ago and getting real rowdy about that.
Once.
It's about winning or you lost. Either you won the Premier League or you finished, or you didn't win.
That's what you want to say.
Or you got relegated.
So does that put you?
So if we win the FA Cup this season and you don't win,
I thought you were talking about we are and it's done.
Yeah, we are. This
Again,
is
it's
a
but when
statement.
it's Arsenal, it's an if.
No, because it's
Why
if.
don't you then? Why don't you when we win the FA Cup this season? He said.
Are you in the Champions League?
He said if.
Are you in the Champions
Are
League?
we in the Champions?
He asked you a question first. He asked you a question first.
I'm asking him too.
You said
Are you winning the FA Cup this season?
Are you gonna answer my question after I answer?
Are you winning the FA Cup this
He's
season?
answering the question with a question.
Yes, bro. Tell him yes, bro. We are winning it.
I'm getting to a point now where you see this Wembley thing, it's not for us.
Because that's what the Chelsea do. That's what we do.
Now Arsenal answer it.
Now let me ask you.
Now Arsenal answer it.
Are you winning the Premier League or Champions League?
Now answer it.
Are you winning the Premier League or the Champions League?
Come on, Babs.
Are you winning the Premier League this season? Are you winning the Premier League this
I answer my own time.
Are you winning the Premier League this
I answer on my own time. I answer on my own time.
Either yes or no.
I'm answering on my own time. And the answer is,
club.
I can't be speaking
Big
with
club.
silence. One sec.
Big
I need
club.
to answer the question, right? I need to answer the
You
question.
gotta answer the question.
So the question was, are Arsenal winning a Premier League or Champions League this season?
Yeah.
And the answer to that is, Arsenal will win the Premier League this season. One sec. I'm not just saying that now, by the way. I ain't just saying that right now.
Calm.
I said that at the start of the season.
Come on.
I said at the start of the season. That wasn't just now, by the way. I ain't changing my narrative like you do all the time. First it was we're gonna fight for top 4, and then it's we're gonna fight for top 8. Now it's gonna fight in the top half. You change all season. It gets lower and lower. Right now it's relegation battle. So I'm not quite sure how much lower.
Did you predict that you finished 8th a couple seasons ago?
I wasn't talking about 8 couple. I'm talking about this season.
No, but
we're talking about now.
If I go back and see what your predictions were.
So why would you go back if you could talk about the?
Because you're talking about my predictions, I could talk about yours.
I'm talking about the current present. And my present right now is my team's top and your
What did you
team's
predict?
11th.
Did you predict your team to finish 8th? No one
talking
ever
about 2 years
predicts
ago.
a big club to finish in that position.
But you're not a big
I'm
club.
not gonna do
Maybe you
it.
didn't.
You're not. We are a big club.
Are you sure you are?
We have things that you have never seen. We have
Okay.
things that you
Okay.
want.
Yeah.
We have things
What,
that
like,
you pray for.
what,
You
like,
guys beg for
oh, yeah,
these
yeah,
things.
yeah.
You
Like-
build teams for these things. We just go to the Champions League. We go to the Europa League twice. We rock up 2 times in our history. Win it twice. We go to the Champions League. Sack a manager 6 months. Take that. Hold that. You guys build legacies for this. You build teams for this. You build industries for this shit. You guys plan for this. We just pop up. We just pop up and we take.
Right,
We
you
pop
take-
up and we take.
That's
what we do.
You take a lot. You also take a lot of
Thieves
L's at Wembley.
of the night.
Right? you take a lot of L's at Wembley as well because the last 5 times at Wembley it was L. After L, after L, after L, after. What's the context? L's.
The
L's.
context.
What's the
The
context?
context is this is the meaning of bigger fish to fry.
Okay,
Because
what's
when
it?
we lost the FA Cup to Leicester, we won the Champions League that
Okay.
year.
What
Yeah.
about-
So
what about this
bigger.
season?
That's bigger
What about
fish
this
to
season?
fry.
What about this season?
Have you got any fish? Have you got any fish this year? Have you got any fish? No small fish, no big fish, no fish.
That's our fish.
No fish.
We left the small fish alone in the car.
That's shrimp, bro. That's shrimp, bro. That's shrimp.
All right, win it. Let's see it.
Yeah. Alright, listen. Big up Babs, man. Babs. Come on, love for coming down.
Alright, Matisse, I'll give you a chance, you know, and look, I say you did valiantly, but listen, your argument was a lot of loud talking, but actual facts, you didn't give me many. European Cups, we've heard that before, but we're talking about England, you couldn't talk about, you're talking about other clubs. A lot of deflection going on, but look, man, I appreciate that you did your thing, but listen, I back myself over you.
London is blue was the argument. We're about to find out who the winner is. We're going to cut it there and move on to the next one. Make sure you like this video, do all of that stuff, comment, subscribe, and leave us your thoughts in the comments. Did Matisse win against the 5-man, or did one of them get the better of him? Comment section, let us know. We're going to find out here. Matisse, you was the first up on Back Your Chat. How did you find it?
It's just a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah?
It's just a lot. I feel like I'm Gallagher.
Feel like Gallagher. Work rate, yeah, covering. It was a low block today. We had to be defensive. Back five. Sometimes we push a wing back forward, but most times we just sit in and defend, and yeah, we have to clear the ball and whatnot. So yeah.
Say no more. Say no more. You held it up.
Yeah.
But at points, yeah, you couldn't. But we moved. we had 5 people face up against Matisse, but Babs, obviously, he was a special guest. So I'm gonna leave Babs out of this one, and I've got Akil, I've got Jaden, Moorhead, and Orr as well. So between the 4 of them, the crowd are gonna vote for the winner and who takes home the £100 cash prize. We're gonna start with, first up, it was Jaden. So people, did Jaden win this debate? Yeah. Okay. Took a little while to warm up, but we got some noise in the end. Old was up second. What was that, the FFP brothers?
Yep, the FFP
brothers. Third up, we had Akil.
Science?
The started with science, ended with the Lord. You remember? No? Okay. Last up. Well, I say last, just before Babs. It was Mohid, the United fan.
What?
Wow. Come on, man. 6 for 6.
I can't lie. I'm going to go through them one more time. I'm going to go through the names one more time because it's hard for me to decide. I'm going to start with Jaden again. As soon as I say the name, people, make some noise. Jaden. Or. Akil. And Mohit. Akil. Mohit. Akil. Mohit. A Man United fan takes home the £100 cash prize. Let me get it out of my pocket.
Why? That's kind of mad. How many United fan roll up in here and win this?
He's even from Canada. He came to the UK to take you on, smoke you, and go back.
Wow.
Win £100 real quick. Yes, a Man United fan won the London is Blue debate. What can we do?
That's crazy.
What can we do? I want to know what the comment section thinks as well. I know Akil feels hard done by. It was tight, but we don't have that decibel thing that, you can measure that. I had to do it by ear, people. I tried. Big up Mohead, big up everyone that took part. Akil, Jaden, Orr, Babs, Matisse, the Big Six community, production, all of that. We're going to move on to the next one. I ain't going to tell you what it is. I ain't going to tell you who it is. Make sure you're subscribed. Love for the love, people. We're out. Peace.
Come on.
Grizz, late. Usual. Grizz.